BassResinator here. I have some new molds from Let's Resin that I'm going to be doing a little review on. There are 3 of these sets of molds, and they're not quite coaster size, but they could be pendants, or you could use them as a Christmas ornament or something of that sort. I've got a few things that I want to do with them, but I'm not going to do all. It comes with 3, for lack of a better word, palettes, but I'm not going to do all 3. I'm just going to do one. I'm going to do this one here. And the cool thing about Let's Resin molds is it tells you how much resin you're going to need. Okay, so I'm going to put these away. I'm going to be using my Let's Resin alcohol inks, the 48 set, and I'm going to be trying to do some Petri effect in these. And I couldn't tell if that was something in the mold or under the mold, and it was under the mold. Now it's under that one. Come on. Because I see that stuff and then it messes me up. I'm thinking, okay, it's not wanting to come off. Get a little bit of tape. There, got it. But the cool thing about these is they all have a bit of silicone sticking up so that it already has a hole, so you don't have to drill a hole later on. As I'm going, I may take a little bit of the resin and mix in some white, ocean white, to possibly do a little bit of a bloom effect. I don't know, but I want to do a little bit of Petri and possibly a little bloom. So let me get some resin mixed up. I'm going to mix up 5.5 ounces just to be on the safe side, and I'll be back. Okay, I used Let's Resin tabletop, and I think if I go to put that in the vacuum chamber, it's going to heat up too much. Well, let me go try. I'll do it for real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I only put it in for 2 minutes in that vacuum chamber because there's not a lot of working time, but it got rid of most of these bubbles, which is nice. Now I want to do something. There's a lady that does some artwork, and she's known by a mixed media girl, and she does this on some big things. I want to try it on this little one. So I'm going to go orange, orange. And this is the only one I'm going to do this way. And I put it down on the mold first. No, and then this is the lemon yellow. And then as I pour the resin on, it will push it out to the side, and then it'll come back, and it looks really cool. This is a very thick resin. And look at that, just come right back to the cool. Okay, now I have a little bit of white. I put a little bit of resin into a cup right here, and I put 1 drop of the ocean white paste, and it's pretty good. I don't need to go any more on it, I don't think. Okay, that one's going to be well, I'll figure out which ones are going to be blooms. There are a couple bubbles hanging out on the sides, so I need to get after those. very little resin left in there. Get my toothpick over here and go around the sides. Get any of those bubbles up.
In the valley where the cacti lie, liquid dreams on canvas glide. Colors blend and shapes collide. Art and resin comes alive. Glossy rivers turn to gold. Endless beauty to behold. In his hands the stories mold. Through the art he's quietly bold. Bass beats echo in the air. Sticky waves and solid flare. Nature's touch he captures there, crafting visions with great care.
So those are going to be the Petri effect. Now I'm going to go in for some blooms. Hope I don't have too much in those so that I can actually do some pretty patterns.
Glossy rivers turn to gold. Endless beauty to behold. In his hands the stories mold. Through the art he's quietly bold. Flowing freely like the breeze, capturing life's mysteries in the resin. All souls seized. Every layer holds the key. From the desert to the stream, every drop a distant dream. In the resin, worlds redeem. Silent stories softly gleam.
Okay, I wasn't talking much, but I was concentrating, trying to hurry because this does not give me very much time there's not a lot of work time. But what I did, hopefully you saw the different patterns I did. I tried to do a little bit of fireworks around the outside on this bloom. This is just a traditional bloom. coming in. This is a traditional bloom coming in and going out, so it changes the shape of the petal. This is just bringing them all in because I had already done petal shapes. This one I sort of did the dragon scale, not the dragon scale, dragon flower effect in the middle of those things, and then I changed it up by drawing through it. But you can see the blooming already happening, and I can see some Petri effect happening. I don't know how deep it's going to be. Hopefully it'll be nice. But I did different patterns in each one, so I'll see you when it's time to demold these. Okay, bye. These are cured up. I had enough resin left over to do just a little bit of a bloom here in another one, so these are cured now, and there's a little gap, not much, but I want to put a backing. I put in Intense Chameleon flakes and some Intense Chameleon powders from here to give a really dark, shiny behind it. So I'm going to pour that in just a second. Okay, we're going to see how much. I can't fit in too much because these are relatively full already. Let's see if I can just get a, boy, that's pretty. Just give a little bit of background to them. If I have any left over, I can pour in there.
In the valley where the cacti lie, liquid dreams on canvas glide. Colors blend and shapes collide. Art and resin comes alive.
Well, these are all domed now, except for this one. Put a little bit more in this. Now we'll go to have one just of this beautiful color here. Maybe two. Okay, now we just wait for it to cure up. We'll see ya. Well, these are cured up, and boy, this color on the back is an amazing color. I hope it did. Looks good through there. Okay, so this was the extra, and it's just the chameleon. So it's chameleon on both sides. Oh, I've got some special things I'm going to do with these two now to see what it looks like with a design. What I did with this one is I poured that white around the edge and then clear, and then I did a little bloom in the middle. Let's see what happened. Oh, look at that. Came out so cool. Yeah. And do you see how easy these came out of that mold? Not hardly a problem. And that's even with that little stem sticking up there. Wow, that looks cool. Okay, let's go to the Petri. Boy, it's there, but you really got to zoom in close. It didn't go super deep on this one. And that could be because of the thickness of this resin. It's there, but very, very shallow. Okay, which other one was? This one was Petri. You can sort of see it out here, those little tendrils on the side. but it only went maybe 1/8 of an inch. So I'm pretty sure it's the thickness of that resin that prevented the sinking. Okay, now for the, yeah, these are all blooms. Okay, so here we go with the bloom number 1. Wow. Now this mold, I mean, these things are just popping out. They're not hard to remove whatsoever. Very nice mold. I don't know what happened here with the blotchy white on the edges, but it's a pretty bloom. Okay, now let's go to this one first. This is the one with the fireworks on the outside. Wow. The color of that background, man, it really brings that up. That's so cool. I'm really liking that one. Oh, and I'm really liking this one. Goodness. Okay, my 2 favorites. But this mold, or these molds, it's a very supple silicone that has been used, and they come out very easily. Very nice mold. Very nice set of molds, because you get 3 of those sheets. Okay, I like this one a lot. I like these 2 a lot. Decent. The Petri's not there, but the design is there. The Petri is not there enough. Okay. Now, we've been having at church this week, going in every day and praying at 6, and there are over 1,000 people showing up at the church building, and they're also broadcasting it online. That's amazing. But the senior minister, his name is Rick Gannon, had a couple quotes that I want to put on these. They're really good, things that I heard him say. So I'm going to get out my acrylic paint markers and write them on here. Just a second. Okay, he said, this marker is from the 36 color box from Let's Resin. In all your getting, get God. And I thought, that's such a cool statement. So now I'll let that dry, and then I'll put a clear coat of UV over the top of that. And then in the other one, he said, be altered at the altar. Different spelling of altar. Okay, cool. I will get some stills of, oh my goodness, those markers are all falling around. Okay, get back in there. Nice set of markers. They write on resin very nicely. Yeah, cool. Okay, subscribers, thank you for subscribing. If you are not a subscriber, you ought to become one. It's very simple to do. Go down to the bottom of this video screen that's playing right now, and there's a button down there that says subscribe. Click that, and then just follow the instructions. Not hard instructions. Oh man, let me do those because those were really pretty. And then click the bell icon. Let me get these so they're all on screen or in the video screen. Click the bell icon and that will notify you anytime I do something new. And this channel does have memberships if you are interested in doing that. If so, just click join and follow the instructions there. These molds from Let's Resin, excellent set. You get 3, and this one has 2 large ones and 6 little ones. This one has 6 medium size, and this one has 4 large ones and 3 small. So you can make Christmas ornaments out of them. You can make keychains out of the smaller ones, maybe even a pendant. Keychains, zipper pulls, you know, you can hook it on with one of those little lobster connectors and just hook it on a zipper. Yeah, and you're set. You could even, if you've got the little connector thing, use it as one of those pop-up things on the bottom of your phone. This size would be perfect. But they do have that hole there at the top, so you can make something like a hanging ornament or a necklace or something of that sort. But yeah, stick around. I will have some pictures for you. I really am highly liking the new type of silicone that Let's Resin is using. Very simple to unmold, very sturdy, and very good quality. So if you're looking for something of this sort, and the design, you can do whatever design you want. You can write on them. You can put use your Cricut and do things of that sort, or you can put flowers. You can do, you know, because they are, you got about 1/4 of an inch. Oh, look at the depth on that. That's cool. But creativity is up to you. Go for it. Great job, Let's Resin.
Glossy rivers turn to gold, endless beauty to behold. In his hands the stories mold. Through the art he's quietly pulled. Flowing freely like the breeze, capturing life's mysteries in the resin. All souls seized, every layer holds the key. From the desert to the stream, every